Alright, what's up, YouTube? So, today I'm gonna be talking about who I am and what I'm here to tell you. So, me, I don't reveal my name. You just know me by X. Um, you just know me by X, spiritually tatted X. Um, so I'm here to tell you guys that everything is not okay. Um, there's a lot of stuff going on that these two eyes will never tell you, that these two ears will never whisper to you. Um, there's a lot of stuff that you just need to think about, and we live in a world where we can't think. Um, our phones, like our phones, are literally everything. When you wake up, look at your phone. Throughout the day, look at your phone. When was the last time you looked up at the sky? Look for stars. Just look up. I did. I looked up and I saw these things flying in the sky. And, they might be flying cars. They might be drones. But I mean, they were flying in like rows. And you could call me crazy. But have you looked in the sky? No. Have you ever just looked at the sun? Now, I know they say not to, but have you ever looked at the sun just to look? Just to look, just to you know what I'm saying, look at the day. Just look at the clouds. Clouds, why are there clouds? What's in the air that's causing these clouds? You know? Um it's sad because there's not really much we can do about it as a person, but as a whole we have a greater impact than we realize. Let's talk about slavery. And this is all stuff that's already on the internet, you know. So let's talk about slavery. So this is what went down. So a certain group of people came to Africa and they were like, hey, there's people living over there that live in lavish. You know what I'm saying? They got everything they ever desired. On our land, you can make more money. It's just a better opportunity. Black people were like, hey, bet. Get on the boat. Terrible conditions. But we have empathy. We have sympathy for these people because we're like, oh, well, they may just be wanting to help us out. We see the greater good in everything. That's why naturally we don't see anything as bad. We have to think in order to do that. And we cannot think in this world because of our phones, because of social media, because of Snapchat, because of Instagram, because of all this stuff. We cannot think. Now, with that being said, there's a lot of things that I'm going to tell you. And if there's a lot of stuff I want to tell you, and there's no, you don't have to believe me. Like, I'm literally in a freaking attic, and I'm just recording this video based off of what I see, what I see and what I hear and what I think put together. And you probably watching this video, you probably can't do that. So call me crazy if you want to. So first things first, the food that you eat is terrible for you. A lot of stuff I'm going to tell you, like, no, that's not true. Why can it not be true? Because they told you it's not true. Fast food is terrible for you. Do you ever think, like, what is in this food? Do you ever think, what is this made out of? I've always thought that. Like, what is this? What am I eating? Why does it taste like this? It can't have came from Earth. It cannot have come from Earth. And so It's just, I just think about stuff. You gotta think. You gotta use your head. Use your head. If there's something that you see, you need to question it. If there's something that you feel, you need to embrace it. If there's something that you think, you need to manifest it. You cannot allow these third dimensional things affect how you feel. Let's talk about music. I'm a very firm believer in music. I've watched a lot of videos about the music industry, things that are already on the internet, Vlad TV. Even though these people are jeopardizing everything that they have, they are still saying it because it is important. Thinking about all this stuff, you learn a lot of stuff. Once you start thinking, you learn a lot, and they don't want you to learn. If you learn, you won't be a rat. You won't be a rat in a cage anymore. You will be an alpha. Nothing will get to you. You gotta understand, there is nothing that will physically hurt you. It's all mental. When I used to go over to a house, a dog would bark, and I wouldn't like jump at the dog and like make the dog feel like there's a reason to be barking. I would simply just sit there and look at the dog and be like, like there's nothing for you to do that for. I also I feel like I can connect with animals. Like I feel like I can feel for animals and I can help them understand. Like like we have dogs downstairs, and they said don't go in the kitchen. They literally yell at them every single day, don't go in the kitchen. So there's two dogs. One of the dogs was sitting in the doorway of the kitchen, did not go in the kitchen ever. I gave her a treat. Now, she came in the kitchen, and as soon as she came in the kitchen, they yelled, don't go in the kitchen. I said, look, I told you. I told you. No? So she sat in the door frame, and she was there, and I did it again. Gave her a treat. And I'm teaching the dog that you cannot do what you want. Do what you want after being told no and still expect to get what you want. Now, who are they to tell them no? It's another, who are they to tell you no? So the other dog walks in the kitchen. I let the dog walk in the kitchen. The dog sees me throwing food to the other dog because the dog's in the door frame. And the dog looks at me. And I look at the dog. I'm like you need to allow dogs to live. Like the dog needs to walk in the kitchen and realize that if they go in the kitchen, they will not get food. That's why you say don't go in the kitchen. Now the other dog is learning that if I go in the kitchen, I won't get food. So I'm going to stay here so I can get food. You see, dogs, they are at such a low mentality rate that you have to teach them. You have to teach them. You have to. And if you don't, that's just too bad. You should not adopt a dog. You should not have a dog. But that's just like I connect with animals. And I also told my mom I want 2 guinea pigs because I really love animals. Like I've always really loved animals. I wanted to be a zoologist. And then I got scarred by an animal when I was younger. And so that sort of pushed me away from animals. But now I'm ready to embrace animals again. Another thing, plants. Plants are a great thing to have. Plants can provide you with just like when you look at a plant, you don't think about anything but just the beauty and like how strong that plant is to just be living around all of this and then just to be still. Like I might sound crazy, and I know it sounds crazy, but that's just the way things is. If I told you half the stuff that's in this world, you would call me crazy, but it's okay. You gotta figure it out for yourself. I can't necessarily tell you anything. I could just tell you how I feel, and if you find that I'm crazy, thinking I'm crazy. It's all about perception. You see it the way you want to see it, but just know that once you see it the way it's supposed to be seen, you will start to understand that other people, that whatever they say is probably true. It's just perception. Like if I say 1 + 1 is 3, you're automatically, no, it's 2, because you've been told that it was 2. What if somebody just thinks it's 3 because they see it as 3? Now, obviously, if you have one, it's obviously 2, but you get what I'm saying. Some things aren't as obvious as they appear. Let's talk about frequencies in the music. 440 hertz of music is what all music is played at. You need to Google this. You need to research this. You need to actually, don't just listen to what I say and believe it. You need to go on YouTube, go on Google, do whatever you do to get your information to where you feel that it's true. And you need to look up 432 hertz versus 440 hertz. Listen to each song. Pay attention to yourself. Do not pay attention to what the song is saying. Pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to how you feel. You will notice that for 40 hertz, actually no, for 432 hertz, you will notice that your body is just like vibing, like it's natural, you know? Like you would feel like you're dancing and you're probably just sitting still. For 42 hertz, you actually dance. You actually feel the music. See, what happens is, for 432 hertz, that is the natural. That's the natural like frequency of music on Earth. For 40 hertz, that is not the natural. That is not from Earth. That is not Earth's frequencies. So Earth's frequencies, 432, if you're listening to 440, are you listening to something that's natural? No. So when you listen to 440 hertz, you will notice that it's like you're being put into something else that's not normal. You will feel it's a feeling. It's not like, oh yeah, you're gonna see yourself. No, it's a feeling. It's all up here. What these people that took black people and said, hey, this is what it is, but it's really not. And they know it's not. But they're going to tell you that it is because you don't know. Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is unknown. Every black person is ignorant. And ignorant is not even a bad word. Ignorance is just not knowing. Ignorance is just not knowing. And if we start to know, if we start to realize, 1313, if we start to realize, then we're going to this is like, you know, Superman, he flies through the sky, nothing stops him. Yeah, this Superman, black people. So you need to understand what this means. Something is pain, hurting you. Use everything you got and stop it. Even if it might hurt, you got a little bit more force. Like if you do this with yourself, like I want you to go like this with your hand, go like this with your hand. Put force. Both put force. You will notice nothing goes this way, nothing goes that way. But it is in fact even. Even though this one is struggling, it's still managing. People. What if these two hands were just created so we would understand this? Like, it's crazy. But yeah, you need to wake up. So, and then here's a quick tip. I don't know if I said this already, but learn how to meditate. Best thing I would suggest to do is make yourself go to sleep, and then when you wake up, you need to meditate. Go on YouTube, find something that you would like to listen to, whether it be getting rid of negativity, getting positivity, making sure all your chakras are aligned, you know. And it will be scary at first. You will scare yourself at sometimes, and you will go back and you will go combat and convert to back what you used. You'll go back and convert to your old ways. This is learning. but you need to have that drive. I don't know what's going to give you to have that drive. Eating better definitely got me to have that better drive to just be better. But yeah, definitely that's a easier way to meditate, because I know people just say, oh yeah, just like that's hard. Come on, that's hard. So like when you get up from a nap or you go to sleep at night, when you wake up in the morning, meditate. It will become easier for you to do it throughout the day because you've already reached that point fresh. And I know some people talk about they don't have dreams. I have crazy dreams. Dreams are everything. Dreams can teach you so much. I just dropped a video on a dream that I had. You can watch that if you would like. Dreams are the key to making yourself a better person. There's a lot of things that make you not be able to dream. You gotta understand. If you are not gonna dream, you need to understand that once you do these things, you won't be able to dream. If you won't be able to dream, you need to be meditating, and you need to do good for yourself. Just it's you. Like, care about yourself, you know? I'm gonna drop another video about like other stuff, like about makeup and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So just be you, you know? I know this video, there's a lot of information in it, but I just wanna, you know what I'm saying, if you watch this video once, make sure you watch it again. You know, watch it. You need to watch things over and over and over again to pick up what you need to know. You know, that's why I don't really watch TV no more. Tell lies to your vision. Television, I don't watch it. You know, I need to experience things, and the best way I can experience things is watching videos, watching YouTube videos that are about me, about stuff. Like I watch a lot of live TV. It's a lot about the music industry, and it's helping me. You know what I'm saying? It's really helping. So you need to just do things for yourself. Take a break from social media. If all you do is scroll on Instagram, take a break from it. If all you do is go on Snap and watch people's stories, take a break from it. Like, I catch myself just watching people's stories. Like, what is you doing? Like, you got so much other stuff you can do for yourself, and instead you just watching other people's life. Like, what? Like, what are you looking for? So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to stay yourself, eat healthy, drink a lot of water, look up ways, research everything. If you have a question about anything, you better Google it, research it, watch a video on it, do something for yourself, you know. But yeah, spiritually tied it, and remember, stay spiritual. Peace.